To me, a McKibbon moment is when someone goes beyond expectations to make a positive impact on others. This was the case at the residence in Savannah Historic District this past July. The Collins were coming down to pick up their daughter who was coming back from deployment, where she's an Apache helicopter pilot in the Army. So they went to her apartment to check things out and make sure everything was okay. And along with them, they brought their daughter's cat, Tequila, who was excited to see her mom. And they discovered that the hotel was covered in mold, which threw a big wrench in their plans and had to find accommodations not only for themselves, their daughter, and for Tequila. And this is how they ended up at the residence in Savannah Historic District. You can imagine this was a very stressful situation for them, and they could not stop raving about how much better the situation was because of what the staff did for them. And it ranged from how they were greeted and how accommodating they were. But they took the time to recognize 3 associates, that being Marcia, Sephora, and Dennis, all who have been long-term associates. Marcia's been there for 5 years. Dennis and Sephora have been there since the hotel opened 9 years ago. And I've known them all for this time, and I can assure you, they make McKibbon moments all the time. So it came no surprise to me when I saw this letter. The Collins were so impressed after their stay that they took the time to recognize them by writing a letter to Donnie Morgan, who's the general manager. But they felt so impressed that they also wrote a letter to Mr. Marriott. And for those of you who think that Mr. Marriott doesn't read his mail anymore, I have proof otherwise. So this came to the hotel about a month after their stay. It says, "Dear Savannah Downtown team, I am so delighted that you took such good care of Mr. and Mrs. Collins. I'm very proud of you and your spirit to serve. Warmest regards, Bill Marriott." I would like for you to join me in congratulating Sephora, Marcia, and Dennis at the residence in Savannah Historic District.